So, hello students. Our today's topic is discussion of temperature composition diagram of systems showing both upper critical solution temperature as well as lower critical solution temperature. And I had told you that an important example of this is nicotine water system. Now, what are the systems which show both upper critical solution temperature and lower critical solution temperature? I had told you that these are the systems for which there is increase in solubility with increase in temperature as well as with decrease in temperature. So what it means? It means that suppose we are having two partially miscible liquid layers and they mix to a little extent in each other. Now suppose at room temperature they are existing in the form of two layers, like one of nicotine in water and another of water in nicotine. And as I increase the temperature, the partial solubility or miscibility of the two layers will increase, and at a particular temperature two layers will become completely miscible. So that temperature will be called as upper critical or consolute solution temperature, UCST. So for such systems, two layers become completely soluble above a certain temperature. Now, in such systems, if we go from room temperature to below, then there is also increase in solubility with lowering of the temperature. What will happen? At room temperature, two layers are immiscible or partially miscible, but as the temperature is lowered, they start becoming miscible with each other, and below a certain temperature they become completely miscible. So that temperature is known as lower critical solution temperature. So in such systems there is increase in solubility of the two layers with increase in the temperature as well as with decrease in temperature. So what I can say, as you can see in this diagram, for such systems we will get a closed diagram, okay, or I can say these systems will have a upper critical solution temperature as well as a lower critical solution temperature, and the solubility curve, or I can say temperature composition curve, for such systems will be a closed one. Now coming to this diagram, temperature composition diagram, or showing this diagram showing solubility of nicotine in water at different temperature, you can call it as temperature composition diagram also. In this diagram I had told you that for a system you have to remember the critical solution temperature as well as its critical composition. So for nicotine water system, at room temperature they exist in two forms, or in the form of two layers. One is of nicotine in water and second one is of water in nicotine. But as I increase the temperature, two layers become completely miscible at 208 degrees centigrade. So you can see the upper critical solution temperature for nicotine water system is 208 degrees centigrade, and critical composition corresponding to this temperature is 34%. What it means? इसका मतलब है कि जब टेम्परेचर 208 डिग्री सेल्सियस पहुंचेगा, उस टेम्परेचर पे निकोटिन in water layer and water in nicotine layer will become completely miscible, and above that only one layer will exist. Is it clear? Now again coming to the room temperature, if I cooling down this system from room temperature to, or not the, I would say here room temperature, but from a higher temperature, from topmost temperature towards lower temperature, I start cooling, then this system attains critical solution temperature or lower critical solution temperature at 60.8 degrees Celsius. What it means? It means that if I lower the temperature of nicotine water system below 60.8 degrees Celsius, then the two layers will again start merging with each other, and below 60.8 degrees Celsius only one layer will be there. So 60.8 degrees centigrade is the critical solution temperature, lower critical solution temperature of nicotine water system, and composition or critical composition corresponding to this temperature is also 34 degrees Celsius. Now in this diagram you can see in the closed ring structure two phases will exist, one of nicotine in water and another one of water in nicotine, whereas outside this region only one layer will be there. Either it will be, if we talk at or above 208 degrees Celsius, then it will have only one layer, and below 60.8 degrees Celsius it will be having also one layer. Now in this case I would like to make you clear this in another way. We are having nicotine water, we start dissolving nicotine in water. So at room temperature I would say nicotine will be completely soluble in water, as this diagram shows. Now when the temperature, so we will get only one layer, but as the temperature reaches 60.8 degrees Celsius, I can say that two layers will separate out above 60.82 degrees Celsius, and they will exist, but that will depend on the percentage of nicotine. If percentage of nicotine is between, I would say 10 to 80%, and it is below 60.8 degrees Celsius, then nicotine will be completely soluble and will exist in the form of single layer. But if temperature is raised, then two layers will separate out, and this will keep on going up to 208 degrees Celsius. Up to 208 degrees Celsius, two layers will be there, and after that again single layer will be formed. Although you need not to think like this way, it will complicate your understanding further. So you have to simply remember this diagram as in the form of critical UCST and LCST. You have to remember in nicotine water system, this is 208 is its UCST and 60.8 degrees Celsius is its LCST, and critical composition corresponding to this is 34%. You need to remember only this much thing. So this is all about the nicotine water system.